Man is the only animal who causes pain to others, with no other object than wanting pleasure for himself. Happiness consists in frequent repetition of pleasure. Compassion is the basis of all morality. The two enemies of human happiness are pain and boredom. We forfeit three-fourths of ourselves in order to be like other people. Every man takes the limits of his own field of vision for the limits of the world. Religion is the masterpiece of the art of animal training, for it trains people as to how they shall think. The greatest wisdom consists in realizing one's own insignificance. The first 40 years of life give us the text, the next 30 supply the commentary. To live alone is the fate of all great souls. The wise have always said the same things, and fools, who are the majority, have always done just the opposite. It is difficult to find happiness within oneself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else. The greatest of follies is to sacrifice health for any other kind of happiness. What separates two people most profoundly is a different sense and degree of cleanliness. To be conscious of being, you need to reclaim consciousness from the mind. Suffering by nature or chance never seems so painful as suffering inflicted on us by the arbitrary will of another. The task is not so much to see what no one has yet seen, but to think what nobody has yet thought about that which everybody sees. The less you have, the less you have to lose. All truth passes through three stages. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. Third, it is accepted as self-evident. Treat a work of art like a prince. Let it speak to you first. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. We will first be entangled in a world of pain, so that we can finally escape it and be forever happy. The assumption that animals are without rights, and the illusion that our treatment of them has no moral significance, is a positively outrageous example of Western crudity and barbarity. It is a wise thing to be polite, consequently, it is a stupid thing to be rude. Every man takes the limits of his own field of vision for the limits of the world. What is not necessary is harmful. All religion is a consolation for those who dislike change. Treat people as if they were what they ought to be, and you help them become what they are capable of becoming. The greatest obstacle to discovering the shape of the earth, the continents and the oceans was not ignorance but the illusion of knowledge. A man can be himself only so long as he is alone, and if he does not love solitude, he will not love freedom, for it is only when he is alone that he is really free. No one can escape from their individuality. Pleasure is never as pleasant as we expected it to be, and pain is always more painful than we expect it to be. Without music, life would be a mistake. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Mostly it is loss which teaches us about the worth of things. The power of thought is the light of knowledge. The power of will is the energy of character. The power of heart is love. Reason, love, and power of will are interconnected attributes of a healthy personality. The greatest gift that you can give to others is the gift of unconditional love and acceptance. Happiness is a talent or gift, not a possession. It must be earned and won, not sought after or begged for. It is the fruit of long experience and patient effort, and is never attained by any lucky accident. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances, as water molds itself to the pitcher.